Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Jedi 98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at some more characters from the Vintage Collection 9, and in today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at a character that appears in the Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show. Now these characters appear in a few Star Wars episodes in the Clone Wars. It's a newly up-to-date version of this character. Apart from not having a removable helmet, I'm very impressed with the figure. So the character we're going to take a look today is this one. It is the Imperial Shock Trooper from the Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show. Now, straight off the back, I'm not really too sure why they are called an Imperial Shock Trooper. I thought they were known to be Shock Troopers despite it being towards the end of the Clone Wars. I'm not too sure why that's been written down on the card, but it is what it is. This is a newly up-to-dated version of the Shock Trooper. Like with the 501st Clone Trooper I reviewed a few reviews back, this is a new up-to-dated version of this Clone Trooper. Doesn't have a removable helmet, which I'm a bit gutted of, but I have to say the paint apps and the sculpting and the accessories, very impressed. Really like the chipped armour on the shoulder and chest plates, and it's a really nice version. It's sort of more of like a darker red they've used in terms of obviously with this Shock Trooper, but I think in terms of the sculpt and the real feel and sort of like the realism of the figure is really cool. We'll take a look at this character in a few moments, but let's take a look at the Vintage Collection card that comes with this figure. As you see, this is the packaging for the Imperial Shock Trooper. Clone Wars logo at the top there, name of the character I should say, image of the character in action, which is obviously the animated version of this character, Kenner logo and a plastic bubble that protects the figure. If I turn the packaging round, legal stuff at the bottom, image going on there in terms of obviously the character, and a brief description in multiple languages of this character, so by all means please pause the video and have a quick read. So that is your Imperial Shock Trooper from the Clone Wars series. Let's take a look at this figure in more detail. I'm going to start off with the accessories. It does come with the smaller rifle that we see the Clone Troopers use. So that's your smaller rifle there. He does come with the larger rifle, which fits nicely there. In terms of articulation, movement top of the head, shoulders, elbows and the wrists. Torso is movable, movement in the knees, movement in the legs, movement in the knees, movement in the ankles. Two accessories, as I just mentioned there, and you've obviously got some really nice detail going on the armour. I'll just give you a zoom in to show you the overall detail. As you see, there's the rifle, and obviously you've got a beautiful head sculpt of the Shock Trooper in action. You can see some of the chipped armour on the shoulder pads and a little bit on the chest plate. But it's a really nice shade of red. They've captured the helmet especially really good as well, and I know some people have been a fan of without the helmets or with the helmets, but I'm a fan of Clone Troopers with removable helmets. I know some of them they've changed in recent years, but I believe next year with sort of new Clone Troopers going on, they'll probably sort of try and improve a little bit better as well. But like I said, the colouring on the belt moving down to the legs is really cool. Really nicely done. Like I said, a really nice shade of red and white going on there. But it's a really cool look to the Shock Trooper. Like I said, look at that head sculpt in terms of the helmet. Very good. As I said, I would love to have had a removable helmet. So I probably may pick up maybe another version of this character. He looked really cool alongside Palpatine and any other high ranking Imperial officer or figure. But I'm impressed. I'm really impressed in terms of what Hasbro have done. The 501st Clone Trooper was really good, and this guy is really cool as well. But that's pretty much it for your Imperial Shock Trooper from the Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show. I will be back with many more Star Wars reviews very soon. Be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. So take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.